Aha! Welcome back. Okay, now I'm settling. Let me tell you, that guy Joe Pignon, when we started this show over a year ago, May 13th, 2019, he was, I think, on the first day or the second day of the show. He's never stopped coming back. He's got bigger and better than ever. And the guy is a sound, rational guy. And his voice means a lot. He thinks about things well. Today is a Thirsty Thursday. And I have quite the day in front of me today. Number one, last year I was making fun of some of my friends for drinking these things, these White Claws. Like my buddy Brant, my son's godfather, I used to refer to him in a feminine way for drinking these club soda drinks. But I've actually changed my mind on them. And the White Claw, I have a serious golf match today after the show. And me and my partner Fitzy and all the boys at TP, ICAP, or whatever they call it over there now. But Fitzy and I were undefeated in 2019 as a team, and today we will continue steamrolling our 2020 opponents when we take down Mikey the Pizza Man Burke and Danny Trash Vaccaro. So I'm going to drink White Claws to stay easy so I don't get too toasted before the match. But crack one open with me, try it out, and let me tell you, anything black cherry to me is delicious. Lemonade, cool, refreshing drink. I've been talking about this all week, but I got to keep saying it. I continue to mourn the loss of a number of members of our food family. I have this, an ode to Aunt Jemima, right on my desk still. The Indian on the Land O'Lakes butter, she's gone. She's in my fridge. I'm keeping her on ice for as long as possible to memorialize her. Uncle Ben. Everybody loves Uncle Ben's rice. Uncle Ben's gone. So we lost our Aunt Jemima. We lost our Uncle Ben. We lost the lady from the Land O'Lakes. And Eskimo pies are gone too. So if you care about Eskimos like I do, they were the indigenous people of our land. Eskimos are gone, okay, and they are our forefathers, basically. And I continue to keep this right here close to me because I am half Irish, as I've noted before. Many people think, oh, Johnny T, Johnny Tobacco, he's an Italian guy and everything else. Very proud that I'm half Irish. Okay, both my grandmothers were half Irish. My one grandmother, Mary Elizabeth Pratt, my God, if I didn't say I was Irish, she would have hit me over the head with a baseball bat. But I'm afraid that they may come for the little Lucky Charms guy, the leprechaun. And these things are magically delicious. And by the way, I just found these particular ones, which you probably don't even know about yet. These are the Frosted Flakes with the Lucky Charms in it. This is like cereal gold right here. And if they go after the Lucky Charms guy, that may be my breaking point. I got to tell you. And my buddy Scott Lebedo, a famous conservative artist, is vowing to chain himself to the Columbus statue, looking over Central Park in Midtown. And I'll tell you what, I am Italian also. And many young men of Italian heritage have always looked up to Christopher Columbus like, hey, that's somebody that's a symbol for us. We didn't get into the asterisks and the fine print on whether he had slaves on his boats or anything like that. We knew that a man of Italian nation of origin discovered America. So, I mean, God forbid these mutts from Black Lives Matter figure out that Giovanni di Verrazzano has a bridge named after him. They may come down and try to pull down the Verrazzano Bridge on top of it if they find out that Verrazzano had some slaves or had indigenous people living on. But anyway, they're going after white presidents now. Teddy Roosevelt, gone. And also, one of the guys from Black Lives Matter the other day said that we got to tear down all the Jesus statues. So, you know the old saying, first, they come for the socialists, then they come for the communists, then they come for the trade unionists, and then they came for me, and there was no one left to speak up for me. And it's happening now. They're coming for everything. I'm going to show you a clip a little later on in the show of one of these Antifa folks who was on Fox News last night and said, BLM folks, same thing. They're all mashed into one now. He's actually, I'm looking at it because I want to understand exactly what he's saying, but he actually said, if they don't meet our demands, then we will burn this whole thing down. And to me, it sure sounds like what they're saying is, if it's like a terrorist, you know what I mean? It's like a kidnap situation. We want everything. We want to loot stores. We want to get paid for sitting home and doing nothing. We want to break all the social distancing rules. We want to gather in packs of 10,000. We want to light cop cars on fire. We want to smash cops over the head with bricks. We want to paint streets. Black Lives Matter. And if you don't listen to everything we want, we're going to burn his motherfucker down. And that's basically what they're saying. And to me, they're bordering right on national security when leaders of what I deem a terrorist organization. I had John Guandolo on the other day, former FBI expert, former military paratrooper, counterterrorism expert. He said that the Black Lives Antifa people are acting exactly like ISIS. So we may have to name these guys a terrorist organization, and then send in SEAL Team 6 to start taking out some of the leaders. And then sometimes, you know what they say, you cut off the head of the snake. I don't know. I'm losing it. I'm going to take a sip here, do a little White Claw on this break. Catherine Gell is going to join us right after this, talk to us about how to break the partisan gridlock in Congress.